I'm an idiot. Can you hear me now? Um, okay. How do I send? Oh, all right. I'm gonna have to pause for a minute. Hey, can you hear me there, Gen X? Because I can't hear Doodly Squat. There, Gen X? Because I can't hear Doodly Squat. There, Gen X? Okay, now I'm reverbing. Let's make that stop. Okay, there we go. All right. Hi. Great. Okay. Yay, everybody's here. Well, I was having sound issues. Now, y'all, I'm having a stupid camera issue. So I'm not going to be able to show y'all my stupid hats, but I'm going to record it on my phone, on my TikTok, and then I'll put what they look like on my channel. But um, really? Well, that's weird. It's probably because I kept scheduling it. And hey, Kane, what you doing? Yeah, cause my dumbass, I would schedule something and then somebody would call me like in the afternoon and keep me on the phone like for 2 or 3 hours. And then by the time I'd get off the phone, with whoever was in crisis mode, I was just like, okay, I don't feel like going live. And I'm really sorry I kept putting it off and putting it off. I apologize to anyone that was waiting on me. But what I'm gonna do, my camera's not working right now, but I'm gonna figure that out. But I'm giving 3 hats that I have made away. One, 2 of them are cables, and one are just a neat little basic beanie, and they're unisex, male or female can wear them. And all you got to do is just leave a comment if you would on this video, and tell me what you'd like to most to see us crochet, me do a tutorial on. And it can be like for real what you'd like to see, like hats, scarves, shawls, or whatever. Or you can be really obnoxious and say, I want to see you crochet a car. It's just I want to see that you want to enter for the hat giveaway, and then I'll announce the winners on Saturday, and then I'll send them out Monday as soon as you email the winners, email me their mailing info. So we're gonna do that. And coming up next month for Valentine's Day, I thought I would do some makeup giveaways. Hey, Queen, how are you feeling? I know you haven't been feeling super great. I'm telling you, I haven't either. And I just spent half my life in the line at the pharmacy. Or do y'all have any issues trying to get like pick up prescriptions? Because I'm having to wait in a drive through for hours and hours and hours. Well, okay, not hours, but it was an hour and 15 minutes. So it's kind of hours. But anyway, makeup giveaway is in February, and I ordered the ColourPop stuff, and it came in, and one of mine was the Mandalorian ColourPop palette, and oh, it's cute. I can't wait to figure this camera out and show y'all. And then the other one is just a little spring color pop palette. But what I think I'm going to do instead is get an Ulta gift certificate. That way it gets sent to your house, because my Mandalorian, I can fix the palette, but if I mailed it to somebody who won and the palette was broken, I really couldn't do much about that. But if it came from Ulta via a gift certificate, Ulta would replace whatever y'all decide y'all want to get. So I think I'm going to do that instead, and it'll be probably like 15. Well, no, I think I can make it $20 for Valentine's Day. Let's do it up nice. We want to have a happy Valentine's Day. But that's coming up in February, and I'll do a broadcast like the first week in February, and we'll come up with. You'll have to do a little bit more than just type a comment to win the gift certificate. I'm thinking like, tell me something horrible that happened to you on a date or something like that, something fun like that, and then pick the one that's really funny. But this other one is just going to be random generator. And but yeah, I thought that would be kind of fun. And I mean, I really wish I could show you all these hats. I got 3 different styles here. um I'm just dropping everything. But you know how best laid plans go. I'll plan to do something, and then I have a whole bunch of stuff come up, and it's just like I'm going to stop announcing my plans and just, because the last time I went live, people was like, "Oh, you didn't tell me you were live." I'm like, "Okay, well, I'll make sure I announce it next time." And I've announced it, and nobody knows too, so I don't know. Notifications aren't going out. That's probably a YouTube thing. Oh, I know, I do too. You should see this Mandalorian palette. It is so freaking cute. Well, I told hubby as soon as I got mine. He says, "Oh, good, that's great." He knows. He knows I'll be careful. Well, he knows I'll be semi careful. Ulta's the thing, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I can go into an Ulta or a Sephora, and I can stay there for hours just looking at stuff. Even if I don't buy anything, I want to look at everything. But this Mandalorian has a little picture of little baby Yoda on it, and the colors are like you'd think, baby Yoda colors. And he's just, oh, she's a pretty palette. I can't wait to do my first look with her. But I had ordered that little spring palette, and I was gonna mail that to whoever won it in February. And I thought, no, I'm gonna just do a gift certificate, because that way, if it gets busted in transit, y'all can get Ulta to replace it, and that way y'all can pick out what y'all want. Whoever wins. So, I mean, if anybody wants to come up, y'all feel free. Or I don't know if I can hear anything. Do I have? I don't know what's going on with my headphones today. Baby Yoda's cute, and I got a little surprise in that realm too. I have a pattern for Baby Yoda, a crochet pattern. So Baby Yoda is getting crocheted very, very soon, and unless it's just super complicated, I'll do a tutorial on that pretty quick too, as soon as I get it made for me too. They did it here, Gen X. I went to Kohl's the other night because that's where we go to. Like, if you do the Amazon Prime wardrobe, that's where we return stuff we don't want. Is at Kohl's, and then they give you a $5 gift certificate for Kohl's. But yeah, I saw the Sephora. I'm like, what's happening? What's going on right now? When did y'all get a Sephora? She said it hasn't been very long. I said, well, I was just here a couple months ago and y'all didn't have it. I was like, yes, because now I don't have to go to J.C. Penney. I'm telling you, and it's a nice Sephora. I don't know what yours is gonna look like, but if it looks like ours, and we live in a small town, I was just like, this Sephora is like the what do you call the big one? The everything store, like the Walmart. Oh, it's a Sephora superstore. It's the Sephora superstore. I mean, it was so nice. I want to work there. It's like I would not mind working there part time. I'm telling you, get me a discount, spend every dime I make so I can afford my habit. So, anyway, how is everybody doing? I know everybody that I know in my family pretty much has COVID, except for me and mom. We had Delta version. Now everybody in my family, except for baby brother and his family, but my older brother has it, and my sister has it again, and I think my some of my nieces have it as well, the Omicron version. So I get my booster tomorrow. My doctor okayed me today. He says, "Yeah, go get your booster." So I'm doing that. Hubby got his today because, he wants to help keep me well. So I'm not looking forward to that because that second Moderna kind of put my heart rate up. But, we're going to pray that that doesn't happen because somebody told me that the booster shot is only half of what the second Moderna shot was. So we'll see. But I don't want to get it again. I don't even want to get the milder Omicron version because with me, I mean, allegedly I'm supposed to have antibodies for a couple of months, but I don't think they know if it's going to work against Omicron. And if I get this again, like some of the ladies in my church have had it, like they're on round two of COVID, like for real. And I don't want it again, ever again, because I, I have never been so anxious as I was when I was struggling to breathe. And I have COPD, so I know what it's like to have an episode of not being able to breathe. But, I was afraid I was going to have to be intubated, and that was just too much anxiety for me, girls. I can't do that. No, if a booster shot is what I must get, then that's what I'm doing. I'm just telling y'all. I do not want to hear of any more of my friends or family having this damn virus. I'm over it. Well, it is terrifying. And, they say that people like me are the ones who usually end up on a ventilator. And we had somebody that we know that we network with here in town. My husband's a professional writer, and so we go to networking meetings and what have you. And he's in oh, what is it? I was just gonna say it. It's where you practice speech. I'll think of it in a minute. Anyway, it's a meeting, and we go have dinner like out once a month. And one of our friends, him and his wife, we'd always see them out. Well, he got the Delta version, I'm guessing, and he ended up on a ventilator, and then he died. And he's in our age group. And when you get to be my age, I just turned 55 on the 16th. When you get to be my age, you start thinking about, well, death will happen at some point. Nobody can predict it, but you kind of start thinking like you'll feel a twinge somewhere, or I will, and I'll think, okay, is this the big one, Elizabeth? Am I coming? Like from the Sanford and Son show. He would always pretend like if he was in a bad situation, he'd pretend like he was having a heart attack, and he'd say, "I'm coming, Elizabeth." But yeah, it's every twinge. I think, oh no, what do I have now? Am I getting pneumonia, or is my lungs shutting down, or do I have scarring from the COVID? And I'm just so tired of worrying about that. So now every day is just its own special little gift. I think I just can't be thinking about you know what might or might not happen, because we just don't know. And I guess that's why I'm really trying to put, some positive stuff out here into YouTube land. Do some fun stuff, and things that isn't upsetting, or because it is the little things. It truly is little things. And I just want to put some fun out there, have something we can all enjoy, and give something to y'all for being my subscribers and my buddies, um, and make y'all stuff and show y'all how to do stuff that y'all want to learn how to do. It's a lot of these hats that I'm looking at right now. I've got some basic beanies for beginning crochet, and that's going to be the next tutorial. It's really super easy. Even if you've never picked up a crochet needle in your life, I promise you, anyone could do this. Um, I taught my husband how to crochet like in an hour, so it can be done. I promise. The trick is going to be to get my stupid camera working again. I just, I am so, I am so tech challenged. It's like I kind of need a tech crew to help me film, because I had to film it, so it's like it's from my point of view. I can't, because when I first got my laptop, I'm like, okay, it has a camera on it. Well, yes, it does, but for me to show y'all what I'm doing, it needs to be like you're looking over my shoulder, right? And so I finally figured out how to make that happen with my phone, right? And so now, yeah, it's just jerry rigged, and it is terrible. And I'm gonna have to invest in a phone, I think, here like very, very soon. But until then, I can still do it with my phone. But anyway, all that's coming up. But if you want to win a free hat, just put down in the comments on this video what you'd like to see a tutorial on, and it can be funny, or you can be like serious, or you can be really obnoxious. I don't care, as long as you let me know that you'd like to win a hat. And then Saturday I'll announce the winners. And I may go ahead and make a couple of baby Yodas, that way I can give one away too. That would be fun. And I've shown a few of you my minions. I crochet minions too. I could show y'all how to make a little baby minion if y'all are at all interested. It's something called amigurumi crochet. I think I've mentioned it before. It's kind of just in a circular motion, and then you stuff it with something like those little stuffies. And it sounds really hard, but amigurumi is just your very basic single crochet. The trick is it has to be very tight and uniform, so you can make your little stuff, whatever you're stuffing, your little Mandalorian baby Yoda, or your little minion. The minions are fun. I made a minion that had I made him a Star Trek red shirt minion, because I decided to mix all the genres. I decided to make the ultimate nerd minion. He's a Trekkie. But I've made Santa Claus minions. I made one for my husband's boss, and he turned out really cute. But yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff I can do. And a couple of people in my Discord asked me right before I got sick if I would do bumblebees. Apparently, that's a thing now, like little stuffed bumblebees. I didn't know that was a new thing, but I can certainly do that. I found a really cute pattern, and I found this velvet feeling, this really soft, velvety, plushy feeling yarn at Dollar Tree, of all places. And it was just as good as the stuff I got from Hobby Lobby. And so I'm kind of rethinking some things as far as yarn goes, because now some of the bigger brands of yarn I have to order online, because Hobby Lobby has their own brand. I think it's called Yarn Bee, is what I want to say. And then Michael's has their own brand. And I can't find a Red Heart yarn in either place. I can't find Vanna White yarn anymore, and that's one of my favorite brands of yarn. Yeah, I have no idea that she crocheted until I went into a yarn store and saw she had her own line of crochet stuff and knitting stuff. So, but her yarn is amazing. Like if you ever see it on sale, get it. It's that good. You'll love it. I would love to see Nana do some videos now. I've seen pictures of some of the stuff she showed me that she's doing. Now she has a knack for that crafting stuff. Okay, Gen X, it's okay. Mostly I just wanted to make sure I got on here since I had promised to do a giveaway and just tell everybody, how to do it. And I said it, I think, at the first of the video, so if they don't want to sit through me blabbering, they can get. I just want everybody to get entered if they want a free hat. And I'm going to give away other stuff throughout. Like I'm going to try to give away at least a couple things every month. But because I do that now, it's like I will make something and like yeah, I could probably sell it, and I have sold some things before, but mostly I give it away or I make it really really cheap, like super cheap, like I'll do it if they'll just pay for the yarn, and the postage, and that's good for me. I'm telling you, Nana, if you don't get well, I'm going to lose my mind. You and all my friends are getting sick. All my families are getting sick, and I'm just like, stop it. This needs to stop. I mean, with all of our technology here in 2022, are you telling me that a virus is really going to be the end of us? I just can't believe that. I don't believe that. I refuse to believe it. I mean, and here's another thing. Did the flu just stop existing altogether? I love doing giveaways. I give away stuff all the time. I give away stuff to my mom so she can give it to her friends and not have to go shopping and what have you. It's just, it's a labor of love. The crochet act itself, it puts me in a meditative state, and it's very beneficial for me. And so I have all this stuff that I make. I could never use all the stuff I make. So we donate it where we can, and it's just fun. Man, I'm tired of you getting sick, and we need you to stay well, because if I get sick again, you're gonna have to tell me what to do. I hope you're hydrating, Nana, because although you're an excellent doctor, I think you told me yourself you're not a great patient. I don't like it when people I love are sick. I'm telling you, I have never been so worried about an illness as I am this this COVID. And I'm dreading that shot because I felt so crummy the last time I got it. But you know what would be crummier? Me getting COVID again and having to go to the hospital. Because you know what? We don't have any rooms. We have a hospital that serves all these little small towns around me. I mean, I'm not in a huge town. I'm in like kind of a almost medium town, and we've got a lot of small surrounding towns. But this hospital that's just a couple miles from my house, no more room. I had to go to the ER because I kept having heart palpitations from the COVID, and they're like, well, you can sit up here if you want to, but we don't have any rooms. I'm like, well, I'm pretty sure I thought I was starting to have a heart attack, and you said that my heart rate was way high. So what would you suggest I do? I'm just, I don't know. We've been having this pandemic now for what is this, our third year? It's like I would think that at least the medical people would find a way to adapt somehow. But root beer is not water, and it's not Pedialyte. I guess it's better than coffee. Oh. Well, girls, I kind of have the sniffles today, and I'm thinking it's allergies because I'm not running a fever. I take my temperature twice a day and my blood pressure and oxygen and everything, but my oxygen's a little bit low, so I can't stay on here very long. But I thank you all for coming in and just leave a quick comment what you'd most like to see a tutorial on, and I'm gonna do just a random generator thing. I gotta find one online. That's what all my all the other people I watch seem to do when they do giveaways and what have you. But and also if you know somebody that really needs a hat or something, just let me know because I have a couple of scarves made and I have a few hats around here. My husband has like five or six, and he has a Doctor Who scarf I knitted for him one year when I first learned how to knit. So that was a fun project. I will not be doing a tutorial on that though because that almost took as long as a blanket. It was like a 2 month kind of thing. Well, go spend time with your babies, Nana, and I want you to rest and try to sneak some water and a little Pedialyte in there. Amazon sells the powdered Pedialyte. I think it's like 6.99 or it might be 8.99, but you get like 10 packets and you can just throw it into a bottle of water, shake it up, and there you go. And you can choose whatever it has multi flavors in there. It's not the tastiest thing on the planet, but it's not the worst thing I've ever had. And in the packets in that little box, you can just store them real easily. Doesn't take up a lot of room. So I recommend everybody have at least one box of that in your cabinet in case you get that because that's what Nana told me to go get. And I'm telling you, as soon as I started drinking that stuff and staying hydrated, I felt a lot better. And please build up your immune systems. Please take your vitamin D and your vitamin A and your vitamin C and try to get as much of it as you can from the food that you eat. That's the best thing to do before you get sick is to make sure that you're getting an adequate vitamins and nutrients to build up your immune system because you really need a strong one to fight this stuff. I am still trying to get over it, and I think I got sick back in October, and I had an IV infusion. So anyway, I'm fixing to run. I'm going to do a breathing treatment, but I will try to. Well, tonight I will post a video showing you what the hats look like and everything, so y'all can enter to see if y'all want to win them, or if y'all want to wait till I give away something else, I can do that too. But anyway, thanks for coming. And I'm sorry I kept putting this broadcast off. I was like, I would plan to do it, and a family member would keep me on the phone for a few hours. And it's like every time I plan to do a live, something like that happens. And so I just told my friends, I said, I'm turning the phone off and I'm not answering it until I do my live this afternoon. So anyway, we'll try to do another one sooner rather than later. I know it's been a really long time, but thanks for coming and please enter, even if you're on the rewatch train right now. Please just write down what you'd most like to see a tutorial for, and you'll be entered in the drawing. And I will announce those winners on Saturday. So y'all have a good evening. Try to stay well and keep hydrated. Talk to you soon.